everybody and welcome back to the EAFC Youth Academy Challenge with Gillingham, where our board are not happy with us. They are really not happy. Well, they're not really not happy. They're just getting a little bit more upset because we aren't really anywhere near the playoffs or going high. Youth development we're doing really well in, obviously, but domestic success, they want us to fight for promotion and to get the round 16 of the FA Cup, which hasn't happened. We're definitely not fighting for promotion either because we find ourselves 13th after some pretty disappointing results. With 2 games in hand on a few clubs, but yeah, we're just sort of getting through this season, trying to get to the end of the season and re-establish ourselves for next season because we're in a tough position right now. We're bringing through youngsters. We're selling our really good ones. We're going with a slight change of system. It's more like a 4-4-2 diamond that we're playing now. Zhao is proving to be quite good up front. He's very weak, but we are trying to get him a bit more game time to improve his ability. But generally, the new system seems to be working quite well. I still can't figure out which camera I prefer, but we're sticking with the one at the moment because I feel like I get better results playing on the other camera, but this camera is a bit more popular in the comment section, so we'll stick with it. But yeah, this is how we're going to line up then. McNeil in goal, Schneider, Jovanovic, Murphy, Cusick, Rivero, James, Papadopoulos, Oman, Zhao and Rossi up front. On the bench, Pinto, Jones, Reed, Olsen, Kumalo, Ray and Sanchez. We probably don't need Reed on the bench. We can probably go with maybe Leo as a left-back option. I think that's probably best just to give us some cover for both fullbacks because we do like our fullbacks to get forward. So, us v Blackpool. Let's get into the game. Let's see how we get on. Here we go then, and hopefully the quality coming through is pretty decent as well. I've played around with a few of the settings to try and figure out what we can do to get the quality back to what it was. I have changed to a different PC for these recordings now, as Schneider's going to look to get that one wide. Rossi does win the header. Give it to Cusick, who tried to go up the line first time. Couldn't quite get it through. Zhao, his first game, or his first start, I think, live on camera. And he's got past his man early on. Oh, just the shot angle was too tight and his cross is blocked. Good start this from Gillingham, though. James on the ball, comes forward with it. He's got a few people for company. He's got Rivero back there. He's going to use Rivero. Oh, it's going to go for a little ball roll and shot, but defender just put a tackle in. So we're trying to utilise this system to get 2 players up front for a bit more intricate passing between the strikers, although our defence is having a bit of a nightmare right now. No one tracking the runs. Larvey left it behind, but he picks the ball up and still scores. 1-0 Blackpool. A terrible start for Gillingham. We started really well, but the first goal goes to Blackpool. That is disappointing. That is very disappointing. Yeah, I thought we'd got back at him here with Jovanovic, but no, Larvey just left the ball behind, still managed to get his shot off. 1-0 Blackpool, and there has been an update for EAFC come out, so this is my first game since that update, so I don't know if it's going to affect the way my team play or anything, but we need to start getting some results back on the board. We've not been our best. That's not a good pass. That's not where I wanted that to go, EA. Come on. Oh, they're cutting through us again. Laveri's there. Niger in good pressure though, and we can bring the ball away. Papadopoulos has some pace now to try and bring this one forward. Easily gets past his man. Oman just runs wildly offside, so Papadopoulos tries to do it on his own, and he puts in his striker. Oman shoots. It's a lovely miss. It's an absolutely shocking miss from a man who in that situation scores 9 out of 10 times. So I'm hoping that is the one that he doesn't score, because that was absolutely horrendous. Blackpool coming forward with it again. Lavery's got pace, this guy, and McNeil, good save. I couldn't bring him down from behind. It would have been a red card, but Blackpool, they're doing absolutely nothing other than on the break. And it's the only real time I can't catch them up. They've just got a bit more pace than us going forward through Lavery. And, that's a good turn from Casey there. Just trying to hold him up. Oh, a little power shot. What a hand on that from McNeil. Half an hour gone. Blackpool having the better of it at the moment. They do have the lead as well. That's a big ball in. Casey with a header. McNeil can catch that one, and we haven't really got any quick counter-attacking opportunities here. Papadopoulos gets round 2, does really well. Oman making that sort of run into nothingness again, and Papadopoulos just Runs into trouble. Not really enough options. I guess I'm ignoring the runs or not clocking the runs quick enough. That's a good little cutback, that. Lavery, the danger man, into space. We're being held there, ref, from the defender. Come on. Rossi gets past his man well on the left-hand side. He has got men in the middle. I've just run out of space. I can't get space through this defence. I don't know what it is. It's all a bit congested. They're not pushing up. Blackpool are sitting quite deep. And we just can't play through them. We are in a pretty much a funk of form at the moment. Well, we can't pick up wins. We're struggling to put passes together. Lavery in again. Just that acceleration he has is ridiculous. Jovanovic missed the ball. Luckily, he's got McNeil behind him to make up for it, though, because well, that could have been 2-0 to Blackpool. And it's 1-0 at half-time, and I don't know where we're going to get a goal from. Right, we're going to give the same 11 a chance to buck their ideas up and sort this game out, but I do think we're not far off potentially having a change of system or personnel, to be honest. And I think we still have to stick with a 4 at the back because we've got very, very good fullbacks coming through. But yeah, not too sure. Maybe a more traditional 4-3-3 as McNeil sees that one past the post. But yeah, we're in. We're okay. We're not out of it. Maybe I'm being a bit too negative. First season in League One, we're still trying to get used to each other. That's a good ball though from Zhao to Rossi again. Just weak players. We need physically strong. That's what we need. All these players are just a little bit weak. I've stepped Murphy up there. And it could have been a good ball through. They found the ball through anyway. Jovanovic got a good touch on it. I think it's offside. It is. Zhao finds James. James finds Schneider, who's got a bit of space to run in. But you can just see Blackpool, they're not really committing anyone to a press. They're holding their shape. They're doing it really well. Rivero looks into space to try and find Rossi and does pick him out with a lovely pass. But again, Rossi can't do much with it. Now it goes to Cusick. Rivero on the edge. He's going to try and have a shot. Is he? He was trying, but couldn't get the ball out of his feet. The first shot was blocked and the second one just didn't really go anywhere. Now we've got to track runners here because Blackpool are coming forward. That first touch is really good. Jensen could have been in if he had a bit more awareness. But it's a lovely little pass. McNeil with a save. And then catches the second ball as well. But yeah, the problem is when we play our 2 up front and we can't get either of them in the game, it doesn't really matter how many people you've got up there if you can't open up the space. Good ball from Schneider. Out to Cusick. Rossi trying to twist and turn and create some space. Blackpool defenders not diving in though. James out to Zhao. Zhao again holding it up, waiting for some sort of space to open up, but it's so congested. Rivero now comes forward with it. Runners are few and far between here for Gillingham. Everyone's sort of static waiting for the ball, but that's a lovely turn from Oman. Squares it. Zhao, it's just taken off his toes at the last minute. Oh, here come Blackpool again. Nygreen's in. There's a man free at the back post. It goes in. Good save from McNeil, and luckily for him, Rivero is on hand to pick that one up. Schneider looks to get it forward quickly to Oman. That's better. Maybe we need to play a little bit more direct. James, I'm trying not to overrun this. He's caught, but Rossi takes over. Lovely ball to find Oman. It's a shocking touch from Dragutin Oman. And you can tell I'm getting frustrated. I really am. I've not made any subs. We've got 5 minutes to go. Nygreen looks to put the ball through to Thompson. Please mark up in the middle, chaps, because we need to get something good here. McNeil, another top save. I mean, we've not played our best, but we haven't played badly. Well done, Rossi. But I think we might be out of time. We've got a couple of minutes. Oh, Blackpool, superhuman go-go gadget legs to get the interception. Thompson cuts it back. Noburn, Lavery. It's a great save. It's going to be full time though. Blackpool make a change, but look at that, sums it up. 5-1 for the opposing strikers. And that's the header away. That will be the game. 1-0 Blackpool. Disappointing. So the team starting to slip into a little bit of unhappiness as well with results. So we're going to have to keep an eye on what we're doing. But next up is Charlton, our sort of Kent rivals. So we need to get a win in that one. We do have an offer for Reece Jones, which we're just going to ignore. We're outside of a transfer window and we can ignore them. Do we go back to like a 4-3-3? I just feel like we need 2 strikers up front. Let's bring these guys in a little bit deeper and a little bit more narrow. Maybe it is a bit more of a... I don't know why it's only letting us put him as a CM. Let's just go... We need a 2, maybe a 4-1. No, we need wingers. A 4-2-2. That's not really. I mean, that potentially could work. Or we just go for a standard 4-3-3 attack and go for that. So Murphy would go in there. Oman goes up top. James there. Zhao can't really play there. So Oman would be the starter, and then I guess Pinto comes back in to play there. We'll give it a go. We'll give it a go, and we'll see what happens against Charlton in the next game. We do have our monthly scouting report. Still no Bang Wang turning up here. We have Hu Zhu. We have Dang Jing Yan, Yu Rong Song, Feng Zhang, and Chi Yan. So Feng Zhang probably looked like he'd be the best. 150,000. We do always need goalkeepers to come through, I guess. 90,000. 150,000. Chi Yan, 100,000. And Zhu Rong Song, 150. We'll reject these guys and keep searching for Bang Wang, the elusive Bang Wang. Benjamin Davey has come to us saying he's going to leave the club soon. Well, you're a 56 rated striker who's probably never going to make it. So I'll tell you what, we'll ease you along, mate. Off you go. See you later. In terms of 61 rated, we've got Radu. Oh, we do need an attacking midfielder. Let's call him up. Promote him to the senior team. He can get a little run. 2 16-year-olds, a couple of 17-year-olds in there as well. Yeah, it's looking full. It's looking pretty full, isn't it, Jovanovic? I'm doing what I can, I assure you. I assure you, I'm doing what I can. Into the match day against Charlton then in League One. That's the new system. I mean, everybody's fit, although we've got McNeil away on international duty. That is not what we need right now, because it's going to do that bug, isn't it, where it says, yeah, he's away. And I'm like, I know he's away. That's why I'm trying to take him out of the team. I think it is because you have to put him completely off. Nope, it's just saying... There's an issue. Lovely. Okay, where was the new attacking? Radu, the new attacking midfielder, can come on for Ray on the bench. And then we're going to go play match and auto replace the unavailable player just for this match. Here we are then. We are away at Charlton, and God, do we need some results here. We need some points on the board. We need something to change our fortune. And Gillingham... Well, I don't think Scott Lloyd's at risk of the sack, in all honesty. I think we're still in a position where we can make something work. Cusick tried to reach for that one but couldn't get it. And yeah, the only other thing I'm tempted to do is there is another camera which is very, very similar to that. So this is the, is it game settings? Yeah, camera. So this is the EA Sports one. I think it's tele-broadcast that makes it similar but zooms in when you get close to goal mouth action, and tele-broadcast is the one that changes with the different stadiums that you're in, because the stadiums have different height, which I quite like. It brings a little bit of different viewing to it. So we're looking down quite narrowly now at Asimwi in the box. We're going to try and mark up. Cusick does well, can't quite keep it in. It will be a corner to Charlton, and we're on the broadcast cam now. A bit more Sky Sports traditional, let's call it. Oh, that was an interesting header there, but Reed claims it. Right, and we can get moving. I don't really want Jovanovic bringing this ball out from the back. Papadopoulos can turn. He's got a runner in front of him, which is Schneider. Schneider, again, just running into trouble. A bit too much sprint, maybe. Maybe I'm holding down a bit too much sprint. Jovanovic comes in, reads that well. Schneider gives it back to Murphy. Reed looks to clear that one wide. Asimwe does well to intercept it for Charlton. And oh my God, I've run Jovanovic out of the way on the turn. Leeburn puts it wide. Oman finds Rivero. He's getting a lot more license to roam in this formation. He might not be as deep. And Oman's turned really well. Oman's in. It's straight at Maynard, but he picks up the rebound. And we get a 1-0 lead. It's not pretty, but Oman will take that. He's really been out of his luck recently, but yeah, he's got threats from new strikers coming in, but Dragutin Oman gets the goal, and you do love to see it. So yeah, Rivero put him in. It was a really smart turn from Oman. Terrible first shot, but Maynard made the save. Oman pounced. The defender sort of slid past the ball, and Oman had an empty net. 1-0 Gillingham. Scott Lloyd's loving it. Campbell down the right-hand side, or our right-hand side. Oh, it's a little poke shot. Reed with a good save with his feet, actually. He's done very well there, our backup keeper, who's potentially looking to move. He's unhappy with getting a lack of football, which you can understand. I mean, McNeely is by far and away a better goalkeeper than him, so you can understand if he's getting a little bit disjointed with a lack of first-team football. Dobson into Jessiemi. Oh, back to him. Really good turn. Dobson! 1-1. Just like that. He turned well in the box, and I couldn't keep up with him. Charlton get a goal back through their captain, Dobson. It's a lovely, lovely finish from the skipper. And, yeah, nice little 1-2. This little turn here, it just took me out of the game with Schneider. I couldn't keep up with him. 1-1. And, again, we get the lead and just can't keep it. It's it's really a poor run of form, this. And we need to try and sort this out. Rivera gives the ball away. Now we need to try and get back into our position. Ivanovic just loses the ball a little bit there, but has enough pace and power to win it back. Q6 made a really good run forward, but they just get that little touch on the ball. And I started commentating then because I thought I was going to be in on the action. Oh, Murphy's dived in and not got the ball. That should be, yeah, I mean, we got Rivera in the way of it, but the shot went so far wide. Rivera didn't need to block it, and that is absolutely fine by me. Jovanovic up to Murphy. Murphy bringing the ball out from the back. Oman. That's a good run. It's opened up a lot of space out there for Papadopoulos. Papadopoulos does give it off to Oman again. Shot from range. Maynard, good save. It's a good save from Maynard, that. It was better football from Gillingham for sure. Cross comes in, looking towards Murphy with a header. Come on! He never scores. Murphy never scores, but that is a wonderful header from Murphy from the back. He's our smaller centre-back and he never scores from corners, but that is a lovely, lovely header. Finally, I can't remember the last time we scored a corner. Rossi swings it in, sort of loops it up to that near post. Great header from Murphy. Hits the side netting as it goes in. 2-1 Gillingham. Come on. Papadopoulos overlapping run from Schneider, and we've got Oman in the middle and we're trying to pick him out. He's gone for the spectacular. Oh my word. It's set up nicely for the overhead kick. I had to go for it. And what an effort from the big tall Slovenian. I was going to say Croatian, but he's Slovenian. Oh, what an effort. What an effort from Dragutin Oman. But it stays 2-1. And I know there'll be people in the comments that are going to be saying or shouting at their screen, being like, Dave, you've got to make sure you've got a comfortable lead before you start bringing out the overhead kicks. But if that had gone in, we would have all absolutely loved it, wouldn't we? Oh, I've dived into a tackle there. That could have been dangerous. Campbell comes forward with it. We're going to let Schneider track the run, and Papadopoulos will track Campbell. He does well, gets in the way of it, and wins a goal kick right on the stroke of half-time. So I think we can just afford to clear this one long. And that is half-time. 2-1 Gillingham. Have we turned it around? I bloody hope so. Again, no changes at half-time. This team are playing well. The system seems to suit what we want to do. It does seem, a little bit more balanced now. We're using one of their traditional systems, let's call it. But Fraser comes forward for Charlton from kickoff. Good interception from Rivero. Oman looks to spring Pinto in straight away. And we have... Again, Pinto's creativity has just sort of dried up, and he lost his spot in the starting 11. Oh, I've flown into a tackle there. Let's see if we can... Oh, I've left a gap, but Murphy with a good block. It calls back to Fraser. Murphy dives in, and Fraser's missed the shot. But yeah, Pinto lost his starting position because he lost his creativity and wasn't bringing much to the team. I think that's what we need to do. We need to mix it up a little bit more. Be ruthless when people aren't delivering in what they need to. Rossi with a really good header down there. Rivero picks it up. Oman. No, terrible little reverse pass. That was never going to come off. So Oman's going to try and track people down and win it back for his team. He showed good work ethic there. Rivero into Pinto. He puts it into Oman. Again, not the best pass. Oman holds it up. Papadopoulos can come forward. Pinto is in front of him. He's just run offside. Overrun it again with Papadopoulos. Getting greedy on the old sprint button. I really am. Dobson into Taylor. Yeah, Rivero. I think Rivero is revelling, is what we're going to call it, in that new advanced or more advanced sort of centre mid rather than holding mid role. Oh, that's a lovely pass in, and Mayer's missed again. That pass took me completely by surprise. Whew. Substitutes for Gillingham then. We're changing all of our front three. So it's Zhao on for Dragatano, Man, McGee on for Papadopoulos, Sanchez on the left wing. We're also going to be changing left back because Cusick has absolutely no stamina. So Kumalo is going to come on and take the position he knows and loves. That's a good rule out from Jovanovic. And Sanchez got round his man but couldn't quite keep it in. I was just about to commentate to comment on how good our possession has been in a little run there, but a wayward pass from Jovanovic gave it away into the Charlton centre midfield, but we've won it back. Murphy, just couldn't get that. Couldn't put enough power on it from the goal scorer, who's at the moment scoring the winning goal. Dobson puts that through. Jovanovic recovers well, and Kumalo, with his fresh legs, could react quickly. Good ball out from Murphy to find Sanchez. Sanchez puts it in towards Zhao, who obviously came on for Oman. He gives it back to Sanchez. And Sanchez can try and hold this one up. Has he got a runner? He's waiting for Kumalo. Charles going to use Kumalo as a dummy and give it to Zhao, but the pass was crap. Pinto robs it in midfield. Oh, Pinto! He's really not on his game today. McGee. He's got a good overlapping or underlapping run there from Schneider, really. Zhao gives it back to Schneider. Schneider's in. Schneider cuts it back. Pinto! Oh my God, it's such a weasel finish. What are you playing at, Pinto? I've asked him. I didn't ask him to place it. I've asked him to put his laces through it, and he's gone for a Trivella, which took all the power out of it and completely screwed him over. Sanchez has got through into Zhao. Zhao, lovely little Cruyff turn. Zhao shoots on his right foot. Zhao in off the post. Come on. I told you he was coming up trumps. What a Cruyff turn in there from Zhao to little flick round the corner. Gave him that extra yard. And then the accurate shot off the post. He is deadly. He's not amazing when he's in a physical battle, but his accuracy in shooting is really, really good with that right foot. I'm so glad we've brought him in. That little turn there was superb, and it just gave him a yard of space in off the post. Keeper's got no chance. 3-1. That should wrap up the victory now. Oh, come on, Gillingham. God, we need those 3 points. We really, really do. We're getting toward the end of the season. We need as many points on the board. If we can sneak into the playoffs, it would be, well, to be honest, completely undeserved. But it would be good if we could do that. Pick up a few more points and try and get it running. Rivero comes forward. Zhao giving a good bit of movement, but he's also not got blistering pace to run away from people. It's all about his creativity with his dribbling and his touch. And then allow him to get into a shooting opportunity to release a lot shot. That's a great tackle from James. As we get into the final 10 seconds. And that is 3-1 Charlton. Gillingham, what am I on about? It's 3-1 Gillingham against Charlton. My mouth is moving quicker than my brain. And that was good. We needed that. 3-1. I'm going to go and do an interview to boost morale a little bit. Okay, interview done. The league double over Charlton, which is absolutely lovely. I'm going to have to rethink some fitness, apparently. Radu's been called up. I was impressed. Well done. But yeah, I mean, it's interesting to see what sort of loanees we've got who can come back and make a difference. Like Acosta could come back, but McNeil's a better goalkeeper than him. Hassan probably won't. Sandberg won't. Suzar won't. Kovacic probably won't. Duarte probably won't come back and make a difference. Day might, because he's in a position we need someone, but Rivero is very rarely injured and plays special pretty much all the time. Dragovic maybe could come back and help out. Jensen probably not. Cristea probably not. Mercado maybe. Martinez no. Osorio maybe. Chambers no. I mean, even these guys like Coleman, I think he's had his moment, right? He's on the loan list, but I feel like we can cash in on him. Jones could be reasonably good, but I think he's been sort of usurped by Zhao, because now he's got has potential to be special. So yeah, maybe we do accept offers for Jones. Maybe we just let him go. He had a loan spell at Villarreal B, didn't he? So that would sort of make sense that we accept that one. We'll see if he wants to go. Zhao's in. Blanco I don't think is going to be doing much for us. We'll see if we can get him a loan move. But overall, we're in a decent position. It's just our league standing 12th. I mean, let's go have a look in a bit more detail. So yeah, we're here in 12th, like bang on mid-table basically. Game in hand against Shrewsbury and Derby, but we can't catch either of those with a win. There is Charlton up there, who have played 2 more games than us, but they're 11 points ahead of us. Our mid season form was just absolutely dreadful. So hopefully the board have patience and we can crack on and have another season at this, because it is good fun. Although there is frustrations, I think we are just going to accept. Whoa. I mean, I've rejected the first bid, which is a little bit annoying. Let's delegate it and say you can have a 2-year loan. Then at least it gives him a chance to potentially improve. All of these we're just going to reject, by the way, because, again, Cusick, I don't think it's realistic selling him within 6 months of him coming up to the first team. So we'll see how that goes. We do have another youth. Oh, this is just a review, right? So potentially we've got some good ones in there. Again, people like Dunn, I think we can just bin him off straight away unless we can get. We don't need the money. We can bin him off. Let's have a look at, now that they've been in here a while, get rid of those people that have got really, really poor potential. Garrido, no. I just think I'm not going to get rid of the goalkeeper yet, because I think keeping goalkeepers is quite useful. Lima, probably not. Get rid of him. I know a lot of you are probably screaming at me right now to say, don't get rid of him, call him up and put him out on loan. But yeah, okay. So we've shrunk our youth academy quite a lot there, which I'm not unhappy to do. I think we need to come doing it. Yeah, good. I'm just looking at options, but please do piss out off the club. Right, there we go. We'll leave that episode there. Blanco's got another loan offer, this time from Catanzaro. So again, we'll delegate that and just say have him on a 2-year loan for now, and we'll sort that out. 2 years out of sight, out of mind. But yeah, let's go and have a quick look at the schedule. We can't have too many games left, in all honesty. So let's have a look at the calendar then. So we're just getting into April. Oh, we've got a game on the next game's on my birthday, 4th of April. Then we got Derby there. And then is that the last game of the season against Huddersfield? I think it is. So we'll come back for Salford and Huddersfield as the final games of the season to see how our season in League One is going to end. Thank you so much for watching. Please do keep leaving your likes, your comments, subscribe if you want. There'll be some more stuff coming to this channel in the future as well. I've just got to sort out my schedule for uploading and recording and things like that. But thank you so much for watching. Catch you in the next one. Cheers.